1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. We are back in the building. Legend Has a Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight or whenever you're watching this or listening to this. I go by the name of Artwork, if you didn't know.
You already know. Bo in the building. C. Bodie. How y'all doing?
And it's RH, a.k.a. Raul.
Yeah. What's good, man? Y'all feeling all right? I know y'all might be a little sleepy. We starting later than usual.
Why the illustrious at? I mean, you can put it to rest.
Sometimes I throw that on there.
You
Sometimes I gotta let it breathe, though. I can't give them that all the time. Sometimes they gotta know it's illustrious. Got to know the illustrious coming straight at them. I can't. Sometimes I got to sneak up on them. You feel?
How you like, Bodie? I'm here. Let's see if I can be awake when we finish.
I doubt it.
Nah, it ain't looking too good right now. Try my best. Been a long day. Long day. Long day. You good, Artwork?
I'm exquisite, man. Feeling good, feeling great. Y'all want to start with, man?
I don't know if you want to start with this, but you mind coming out from behind that microphone?
What you mean?
Let the people see what you working with, fit wise.
Oh my! Nah, this ain't nothing. This is just a little
No, it's not. You gotta come out, man. Walk over there, please.
This is just a little.
That ain't gonna do it justice.
Nah, we'll give them something on the B-roll.
Yeah, they definitely need to see this.
This is from the LV collection.
101.
Y'all know where y'all can get it.
Real nice, real nice.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little something. You know, a little sweatsuit. Got the pants. Joggers, I presume.
Yo, those are joggers.
They ain't fit me quite like I wanted to fit, but I guess these how the young kids wearing them. So I fit right on in. I sashayed through the crowd today while I was at the basketball game. You know what I'm saying? So I feel, go and pick you up one. LegendaryVisionaries.com, man. Well, coming soon. I would say that. But yeah, always repping, always trying to rep. And that was something we was talking about earlier. Repping. Were we talking about that? Did we talk about that?
I don't know. Y'all talked about that before I got here.
No, repping our own shit is it's Black History Month, as y'all know.
I see you going with this.
Repping our own shit. Whatever you got, go support a black business, man. Go eat at a black restaurant. And if you have an all black business, rep your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is.
I think I was apprehensive about repping my shit at some point, but then I said, fuck it.
Why would you
rep my shit? Because I don't want to, you know how people spam. They might spam you. And they might, because I just recently, in my phone, I unsubscribed from a few emails that I was getting on a daily basis. And I was never checking those emails. And I was like, why do I keep getting these damn emails? At some point, I subscribed to them. But I went back and unsubscribed to them. But I respect the fact that somebody out there has a business and they're hitting every day, hitting you in the face. Did you know about this?
It's automated.
Yeah. What about? I know it's automated, but still,
yeah.
It's like
it's in your face though every day.
Every day,
I do get those a lot, and it do get annoying, especially if I don't really like. I might got some of that one time. I mean, I'm not gonna buy nothing from you again, bro. Like, stop.
Yeah, I did that. I'm dealing with that right now. I ordered from them one time, but they hit my phone every day. Now it actually come through as text message.
But still, yeah, I get text messages
that's
too.
A little aggressive, ain't it?
But that's the way of the world. If you don't do that, you're gonna annoy a certain amount of people. But you gonna miss out on some sales if you're not doing that.
And you know what?
Because I have bought. No, I'm sorry. I have bought stuff from people doing that. Like, shit,
Especially they hit you with that sale.
Like I bought something like y'all was saying from somebody one time, and I get these emails constantly, and I'm damn near about to buy something else, and I didn't even buy what I bought. It wasn't even for me, but they hit me up and they keep saying, "Well, we got a sale, or this is back," and such. And every time I open them, just you know what I'm saying, just to look at and see what they're talking about before I delete it, and I'm this close to them making another purchase because they keep putting it in my face. Because I wouldn't even be thinking about them if they wasn't.
Out of sight, out of mind, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta rep your shit,
That is a whole marketing plan, though. They strategically set up to be just like that. And you constantly fighting for people's attention and dollars out of all these people. So if you bought something for them one time, they basically know that this person is interested in us. At least they bought something. So
they
if
looking.
we keep on putting it in their face, they might check us out again.
Yeah, just what he just said. Like, if he didn't do it, I won't even be thinking about you. So you kind of got to do it, and it's not. You said it's strategic. It is, but it's not that hard to set up because. I'm sorry, people. We have y'all, like everybody that bought something from us. We got y'all email, so soon come. We go set out an email list. It's just go. That's what it's gonna be because, like you said, sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind. And if you got a sale, you might need to alert them, and they might not even be thinking about you, but
Right.
they might be feeling some.
Because if they anything like me, when they see sale, they own it.
Yeah. What?
When they see the word sale. I mean, that's what make me want to buy something though. When I see sale, some percentage off of the price.
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm saying you money man though. You money Mike. So I didn't even even realize that you did that.
Amen to that, brother.
Didn't even realize you did that. But yeah, that's why I was thrown aback.
I can't even believe you would say something like that.
That's how he got. That's how he got the name.
Money Mike.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So yeah. But yeah, man, if you got a business out there, rep your set. Rep your set to the fullest. Any chance you get. I'm gonna do that. Any chance I get. Y'all might get tired of seeing it, but if you tired of it, it ain't for you.
Right.
Just let it ride. Let the next person see it. Let us live. Because we got to do more of supporting our own shit. We go out our way to support others.
The big brands
who don't even respect our business most of the time, but they feel like it's a given that we're gonna support them. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to politics, some politicians feel like it's a given that this certain class is gonna support us just because, but we ain't getting nothing back from it. So, hey, man.
Tread lightly, brother.
Yeah. I ain't gonna go too deep, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So if you got something, you got a brand out there, support your shit by repping your shit, and if you're a consumer, go out there, man, and support people who are trying to make something happen, man. They will appreciate it. I guarantee you. And 9 times out of 10. Sometimes it ain't gonna always be the best, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get the best quality because they are small and they starting out. And they want to give you the best they can give you. So that's my little spiel for the day. Anyway, how y'all doing, man?
Hey, let's touch on like something you said earlier about like having an app just for us. Do y'all think that would work if it was? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's one out there probably, but we don't. I don't know what it is. Not maybe y'all do, but
let's give them the backstory on that. So we was talking about about the brands and how we use these brands and these platforms. We are the creators, but these apps and social media apps, they control the creativity. So what we were talking about off air was, why don't we start our own for the culture? Why hasn't that been a thing? Or maybe it is a thing and people just don't support
Talk about it.
Yeah. And like you said, you're saying, why don't we, or what's stopping us?
That's the question I got. Like,
I think because niggas like they like brands and stuff that's already established, that's already popping, and giving something a chance
that you know nothing about
is sometimes they're apprehensive about that. It's not, and the powers that be also kind of they have power, so they flex that power when they're threatened. So it's hard to get something from the ground and build it up to a level of a comparable app, or so something comparable that was for the culture to Facebook would be damn near impossible to get off the ground to that level, because they'll flex that power and say, hey, they either come and say, hey, we're gonna take this, we're gonna buy it, or we're gonna blackball y'all. Mm-hmm. And I think that's
but how can you blackball something if it's supported by? They can't control that.
That's true.
How you gonna blackball from the folk that's just supporting it? You ain't got nothing to do with it.
That's true. So a lot of times, I guess it's the dollars that talk. So a lot of people be willing to sell way too early.
Way too early.
Yeah.
They put a good number out there. You feel like they could do
this
this with your lifestyle.
And that's exactly what happens. They see that
I can take care of my family. I ain't thinking about the culture.
This the new wave. We need to go ahead and scoop that up from them before they get too big.
But the name of the game in business, sometimes that's what that's what you meant to do.
Scale the business and sell it.
Scale your business up and sell it.
Yeah, but what you're talking about is going beyond that. Thinking beyond just myself. I'm thinking about generations.
Yeah.
A lot of people
especially if you sell it into the wrong.
Yeah, a lot of people don't think about generations. It's like, I can take care of my family now with this 100 million. Fuck the coach. I'm about it. I'm cool.
I'm about to enjoy this.
Yeah, I'm cool on the culture. Like, yo, and they ain't even saying, they ain't really thinking like that. They just, it's dollar signs here. I done built it up. Y'all can take it. Now, the entity that takes it and transforms it into something totally different. It doesn't have that same soul that it started with. It doesn't have that same level of authenticity that it started with. Yeah, the meaning behind it, that ain't the same. It's like somebody comes and buys Legendary Visionaries, and you know what that means to us. It ain't gonna mean the same to them because they didn't start it from the ground up. It's already a brand. They just making money off of it now. Ain't no soul in it no more. We sold it.
Just like what happened to BET.
Basically.
Y'all name one thing that's like ours. Like
the culture is ours.
But I'm talking about a thing that's of the culture
tangible.
That's like that's up here.
Tangible.
That's ours.
Nah.
Yeah,
y'all name one.
No. Really nothing
that ain't been tainted with.
Ain't nothing that's really ain't nothing that's ours. They take what's ours and they
And a trick they do now is they'll buy it from you and let you still
have parts of it,
own or control a percentage of it, which really at the end of the day don't mean anything. You just putting money in their pocket.
But Jay-Z built that up, then sold it.
Jay-Z did something though that was smart. He sold that shit twice in a way. If you look at the story.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he's smart for that.
Yeah,
but I mean, like you were saying, like every time you get something, you selling it, or it just get watered down, man. Like I remember back in the day, we had mad black stuff.
Watered down is the word. That's the word.
I remember Black Planet.
The phrase.
Mm-hmm. We don't even have. Do they got a website like that now?
I'm sure they do.
They got them, but they're not as prevalent.
Are they owned by
as
us?
Prestigious as.
I don't know. I think that's the. I don't know if we would support. Say we made a black Instagram. That's what it was called. Black Instagram. You think all of us would sign up for that and it'll be popping like it is over there, like it is on Instagram?
First of all,
I know celebrities over there.
I know what you say. I know what you're saying. But first of all, You're gonna get sued because you're using Instagram.
Well, it's hypothetical.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying, if it was like black Instagram, it was just like black Instagram, but the only caveat is you can't even get on there if you ain't black.
For us, by us. But
Yeah.
why would you want something? Another thing is, would you want something like that to exclude the others? And yes, in certain instances, you probably would. You probably would, and it would be a thing. And I don't know if it will pop off because, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for people to. It goes harking back to like the conversation we had about the hate and people supporting you for what you're doing. It's hard for people to support something that's not already established, even though they see you doing it. It's hard for them to get behind it fully when it ain't already, like other people ain't already jumping on it. They got to see somebody else of some significance that they hold in high self. Look at the money shit that people doing. It's like, yo, I seen such and such do it, so I'm going to do it. If it was just a random nigga that did it first, wouldn't nobody be doing it.
You right. Yeah, you right about it.
Dirk did it. YB did it. Now everybody got to do it because they hold them people in at a certain level of esteem. That's what it takes.
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
So if it had like black Instagram and they got cosigns from some prominent black athletes and entertainers, it probably would take off.
It will pop off.
It probably would take off. That's the new cool thing to do.
But
you know,
it would take somebody like that though.
It's gonna bring with it a bunch of bullshit. They gonna be mad. Well, why we can't get over there? Why they won't even let us sign up?
It will pop off. It will pop off. And not just I don't. Here's the thing. I wouldn't try to exclude nobody, but I want you to know what this is.
This
if you come over here, you
saw
ain't
the others with FUBU on. They used to wear that.
Yeah, I want you to wear it. But if you come over here and you do this, know what this is. You ain't gonna disrespect this. You ain't gonna misrepresent this. You ain't gonna be on no fugazi shit with this.
I got a perfect example. You know how there is like a whole subsection of Twitter called Black Twitter, right? Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
So they had just a whole app. Like Black Twitter made their own app.
No, let me say this before you say that. Black Twitter is Twitter.
I mean, they do a whole lot of the culture they run. It is
the Twitter. Besides, the other side of Twitter is the media side, the news. Other than that, it's the culture. Black Twitter is the culture. And I ain't trying to offend nobody. That just is what it motherfucking is. Y'all do the dances. Y'all say the phrases. Y'all, all of that. It's Black History Month, so I'm gonna talk my shit. It is what it is. You know what it is. So I seen a meme today. I woke up black. Somebody else did.
Hate it for him.
I hate it for him.
Damn.
That's just what it is.
Nah, man, hold on. Wait a minute. Because a while ago, they was talking about how much influencers get paid. Well, matter of fact, they was talking about the discrepancy of how much white influencers make and black influencers get paid for doing the same thing. The discrepancy was egregious.
Yeah, I seen
it. It was crazy.
I think we spoke about it.
Did we?
A little bit. We touched on it a little bit, I think, on one of the podcasts.
Well, I know it was crazy. Like a white influencer might make $10,000 for a post or whatever with the same amount of followers as a black influencer, but they might make $1,000. It was way off. Like way off. Now that right there, I don't understand that. Something got to happen with that.
Ain't nothing gonna happen until
no, they ain't gonna change.
Even that shit that's going on TikTok.
What are you talking about?
They set the trends up.
Oh yeah,
they set all the trends up, and then they go take them and they run off with them, and then they end up getting the recognition and the money for it.
We seen it a couple seasons ago, the NBA, where they had
that girl doing the dance.
They had the females doing the dance, but they, instead of having the creators
created the dance come do it, they got the popular others to come do it.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. And it's a way to, I don't know if you can.
Didn't they have to go back and they did something for that little girl?
I think the girl did have some. She was on something.
No, they
It was on a show, wasn't it?
They brought
her in, but it was only because the people spoke out against it. You know what I'm saying? If the people didn't speak out, it wouldn't have been no thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's part. I guess that's part of the solution. Like us standing up for. That's why I'm saying rep your shit, man, and rep other people's. You know what I'm saying? If you know a black business, go support it. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be us. I ain't saying come support us, but do that too. But if it's a restaurant out in your town, go
Try
eat
it out.
Yo, go eat at them once a month or once a week or something like that. Or it's a black clothing company. Support them. Do what they doing.
Oh, you know what was dope? When Beyonce wore that Telfar bag.
Man, I'm buying Telfars now, man, for like family members and in my I bought one for my lady because of Beyonce. I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know.
She wore
I think
that bag
she's cool.
one time. They shit stay sold out to this day.
My daughter want one now. I'm trying to find her one. And they stay selling out.
That's dope though.
They stay
It's a
selling out.
black owned company.
So yeah,
They doing it. They got a collaboration with They doing their thing.
I think it's it's money to be made being a black business and being small. It just depends on where you want to go with it. You can make a living, you can get people to support you and rep you, having quality and being consistent. But the people, if anybody comes to you, your family members, your friends, anybody comes to you and has that look in their eye, you know that look, and they're adamant about something, support them, man. Support them. Hold them accountable, but support them. Because that goes a long way.
Yeah, because you could actually you could shoot somebody's dream down, or like when they come to you as saying I got this I want to say, or this is what I'm trying to get into, and your immediate reaction can
It's
affect
like,
them.
that shit ain't gonna work.
That could affect them.
Yeah, it could. So support them. Like I said, hold them accountable. Make sure like it ain't no bullshit. Hold them accountable, but try to support them, man, if you can. Yeah, that goes a long way. And that'll get a lot more of us out here from thinking that we gotta be gangsters and ball players and rappers, and you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with like rappers and ball players, but it's other shit that we can do.
Everybody can't do it.
Yeah, it's other creative things that we can do.
Tell your kid to go be an engineer.
Yeah, if they into math or whatever it is, man, whatever they into,
good ass money doing that.
whatever they into, you do a little bit of research and you see how you can help them, especially if it's a younger person, because that goes a long way.
And if you got a hustle and you believe in it, learn how to take no too, and turn that no into motivation. Because you're gonna get a no. You're gonna get the people that's gonna be like, fuck out of here. Yeah, nobody want that. But take that and make your grind that much harder. It'll work out. Just don't stop.
Yeah, man. This has been a message, a Black History message from the legendary visionaries. Take heed. Support your local black businesses. All that other shit cool. But take heed. Speaking of Black History Month, man, it is Black History Month, February. But disclaimer. Salute the month, February, shortest month of the year. But I'm black every day. And if you're around me, you know that I'm black every day. Pro-black, not disparaging anybody else. It's just black, you know. That's who I am. And every other race don't have to explain that, but black people do. Because y'all gonna rep who y'all rep based on your race, and that's just what it is. You identify with the people who you're close to. But black people seem to be the only people that have to explain that when we say something about when we rep our set. But it ain't that. We ain't disparaging nobody. We black.
Black.
That's what it is. If you around me, I'm black every day, not just in February, motherfucker. The books that I read, the fucking strip that I rep, you know what I'm saying? I'm rep that every day. I am me. I am who I am. Harkens back to when we was talking the last podcast, where somebody complimented me on my sweatshirt. And Bodie asked me, did I give him a disclaimer when I gave him my website? And I said, nah. I'm black. This is who I am. Like, you gonna get who I am. And if you don't like it, then you can go elsewhere. But I ain't gonna... We was kind of debating whether we should talk about this. But nah, and Bodie's right. We should, this is who I am. This is who I am, bro. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes, but I don't care if I do. We black. So we gonna rep it. Black History Month. Let's get it.
Yo, it just popped up in my mind when I just saw Chris Paul on there wearing his this black HBCU hoodie or whatever. Did y'all hear about like it's the 1st of February? Like all them HBCUs got bomb threats.
That was part of the reason he said what he said.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's
crazy,
right?
I think the next day it was some more that got it too.
It was a lot. It was a whole lot of them.
Really?
Got bomb threats at the beginning of Black History Month. Still in 2022, they still doing this. Like, they still doing this in 2022.
But that's something that I don't think that's gonna ever change, though.
It's not.
It's not gonna change because that's who you are. That's who you was raised. Coming up, that's who you were, and that's who you gonna be.
I want to ask y'all opinion. Do y'all feel as if we should be regulated to a month to celebrate us?
No. I don't think it should be a month. I think it should be.
And then with that month being the shortest month of the year?
It don't gotta be a month though. You can just the powers that be, that is what it is. That's
You gonna change it?
Yeah, it's February, so that's a thing. Whoever made it a thing, made it a thing. But like I said, what I was talking about before, black every day. So it ain't a thing. February, I don't think that's the least of my concerns. February being Black History Month, that's the least of my concerns
because that's a slight.
Because of course it's a slight. but if you black, you should be already up on your history and up on your shit.
I don't think Black History Month for black people.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah, but they don't.
And the reason
It's to
I
bring
ask
awareness to others about black.
Oh, okay.
folks.
Well, if that's the case, then
the reason I ask because
I don't think many people care.
I've seen
they don't.
where T-Pain had this opinion of we don't want to be a part of history, what they're giving us with this month, but we are the history, basically. Because it wouldn't be nothing for us to sell. It wouldn't be nothing here at all if it wasn't for us.
For one thing, I feel like we should stop accepting what anybody giving us anything. We got to take what the fuck we want. If they just giving us a month and we just roll with it, then that's on us. That's not hindering
That's been
nobody
happening
from
for so long.
delving into Black history whenever they want to. They just made it interesting for February, which is the shortest month of the year.
Nah, it's the history. I guess it could be good. It's cool, but like you saying, don't.
You can
Put
do
president.
your own research
you can do your
whenever
own
you
thing.
feel like
Don't put
it.
president over just was 1 month, man. You black every day. If you're black every day. So, and like you said, it might not just be for us. It might be for other people, but I don't think other people give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
don't.
Like,
Well, I'm saying, I guess that's when they bring awareness for other folks to kind of be like, no, Google changed a little
Other people
joint
created
when you
it.
clicking on shit. They
The
changed
little
some Black
picture
History
joint.
shit.
The other people created it though, so that's
They said, hey, man, we gonna give y'all this
yeah.
month.
We want to acknowledge them.
Yeah, we gonna give y'all this month, man. Y'all, here you
for
go.
28
Give a little
days.
decor.
It's gonna be like
Hope
with
make 'em
National
feel-
Donut
hope-
Day
hope
might be
make 'em
thrown in there.
feel
So.
better for 28 days. I hope they feel better for 28 days.
They gave us the shortest month of the year, knowing good well that was a spit in the damn face. Come on, man.
so they say,
It's always us got to accept some shit, ain't it?
no, you don't gotta accept it. It's just, okay. So check it. I'm curious. They say Black History Month was created by Carter G. Woodson, a black man, right? But what made it February?
Did he pick that?
Who signed off on it?
Yeah, did he pick that out?
I don't know. This week was chosen because it coincided with the birth.
No, cause yeah,
It coincided with the birthday of Abraham Lincoln, which
and
Are you serious?
and with you saying that it didn't even start out as a month. It was Black History Week.
It was a week. It started as a week
Black
in
History
February.
Week.
That coincided with Abraham
You
Lincoln.
trying to tell me that they started Black History Month because it coincided with Abraham Lincoln's birthday?
Black History Week.
Oh
February
my
12th.
God,
Black
man.
History
I know you-
Week.
Yo, this got to be a joke.
Nah, it's not a
This
joke.
shit got to be a joke.
It
So
was Black
yeah.
History Week.
So
So they started Black History Month to celebrate
No,
a
they
white
started
man's
Black
birthday.
History Week.
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
We stumbled upon something. I did not know that either.
This is amazing to me.
It was a week.
Nobody ever. I haven't heard anybody talk about that. That's precarious.
It's the week of
It was
Abraham
a
Lincoln, huh?
week. A week.
His week, yeah, it's a week. It started off as a week.
Black History Week.
So whatever February 12th fell on that week, and that was his. That's how it started off. So even though they say they credit it to Carter G. Woodson,
It's based off of.
but it's based off of Abraham Lincoln because he supposedly.
Signed
I
that
guess he
paper. 'Cause
supposedly.
he signed that paper.
Yeah, but that wasn't even about freeing the slaves, so I ain't gonna even get into that.
Yeah.
Even though they tell you that.
Yeah, that's for people that believe that too. That's a whole nother different topic.
My God, we ain't gonna never get no deal.
Man, this is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
knowledge,
I didn't know that, man. Hey, y'all chime in if y'all knew the history behind that. Even all of the shit that I read, I never knew that. I've never known that. I never even thought to even
Google that.
because I didn't care. But knowing that is wild. Think about that.
The audacity.
Y'all celebrating Abraham Lincoln month. What
Right,
the
Joe.
fuck?
Oh, Abraham Lincoln getting off this month, boy.
Damn, they hide it in plain sight, and it's like,
And it's right
yeah,
there.
y'all can have it because this is what it really means. Damn.
And y'all ain't gonna have sense enough to go find out.
Nah, I didn't have sense enough. Like I
didn't
said,
even think.
Because I really don't. I mean, like you said, I'm black every day.
damn.
That's something right there. I did not know that.
They spit in our face.
Damn. I'm like I just pulled this up on my phone because I was curious, but I'm going to. We can probably revisit this because I'm going to like do further research into this. Like I don't have the time right now, but because it's a whole article, and I'm sure there are many more articles about this that have been hidden or tucked.
So
And you know, we're gonna see about this. We'll revisit it. But that's crazy. If that is what it is, That's crazy.
And I was about to say I'm shocked, but I'm not.
I ain't shocked either.
I was about to say I am, but I'm not. It makes a whole lot of sense.
Seems like every time you find out something about your history, it'd be some bullshit.
Yeah.
No, if you find
sham.
the surface level, it's some bullshit most of the time because you only get it. We only gonna give you this if we stamp it,
It's always something, man.
and if it's something behind it, that's. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll be like, damn. Well, there you have it. This is why we do what we do, man. Because talks like this, I don't know. Let me ask y'all this. Let me just totally off topic. But talks like this is why, part of the reason why doing the podcast is enjoyable because you have those conversations with
learning moments.
with your people. And sometimes y'all might not agree, but y'all you learn something. Even when I ain't even just talking about this Black History stuff. We come through podcasts and we learn different things. We learn that like Raul can't stop his pee. And like so I always thought every man could do that or everybody could do that.
You did that shut off valve.
I didn't know that. I didn't know everybody couldn't do that. And that's you learn stuff.
He
and
can't stop it because he's using his fly hole.
That too.
I mean,
but we learn stuff about each other and we learn stuff about the culture and about the world because we see it through somebody else's eyes. And y'all think that like, and I already know the answer to this, but y'all think like other groups of men or even women like sit down and have like conversations that they come away from those conversations with a broader outlook on certain things. Y'all think that happens a lot?
I ain't gonna say a
different
lot.
circles.
I ain't gonna say a lot, but I think it happens. It depends on the group of people and what they're comfortable speaking on with each other. Cause certain groups of people they gonna get together and they gonna bullshit the whole time. It's gonna be ha 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 he he he. They ain't gonna
be nothing real.
Nah, they ain't gonna talk about nothing to make you think or try to do some research so you can come back and say, nah, bro, that ain't how it went down or whatever. But certain people, I think they say stuff and it'll pique somebody's interest and somebody will come away enlightened at the end of the day. Because sitting here doing this, and like I always said in the beginning, I ain't one that sit down and talk. But I do come away from these pods and I learn stuff, regardless if it's something that is just something for you or it's something that I didn't know, period. You know what I'm saying? So I learn something every time we do this.
I agree with you on that, buddy, because sitting here talking with you guys, every time we leave here, I usually take something from this, right? I don't just do it as a waste of my time.
Yeah.
So I take this time really to, you know what I'm saying, I listen to y'all and I take something from it because every time y'all brighten me with something different that I didn't know coming in this door, right? And it's some forms, it's therapy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of times I learn stuff about myself that I didn't know.
Exactly.
Depending on what this conversation is about.
So yeah, I definitely feel like the podcast helps bring different things out, makes you learn different things, look at things in different views instead of one mindset. For sure.
What you think, Raul?
I disagree. I think that most people that get together, if you don't specify what the conversation is gonna be about, if you just getting together, just kick it with your folk, you don't have them in-depth conversations like we have on the podcast like we do. Most of the time, it's kicking like it's bullshit. You talking about like sports or shit you saw on social media or something like that. It don't never be like a in-depth conversation like asking somebody, hey man, you know what how Black History Month started? It's not a question that come up when you just sitting around with your folk. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not gonna come up.
I disagree with that though. I think
I don't
I think
know
you're
what
right
he-
in a way,
I don't
but
know
I
what he
think
was
those
disagreeing with.
I think those ha conversations can lead to that because you do that often. We be talking about some shit and it'll trigger something in you to totally unrelated. But it is related, but it's like totally unrelated. It'll trigger something in you and you'll ask us about it. And we'll start a conversation off of that.
Yeah, but that's just because I know what we doing. I don't really be doing that off mic. I don't think.
Yeah, you do. That's what I'm saying. Yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the shit we talk about off mic shit.
You'll be like,
recorded.
you know what I thought about the other day? And then we'll have a whole conversation. And we don't even talk about it on the podcast.
And it be some shit. We talk about a lot of shit that should be
Yeah,
recorded.
you right. You right.
You do that a lot.
I ain't, bro. Y'all telling me something.
Now you do that a lot.
Okay.
You do that a lot. Am I wrong?
Nah, because
you
I was
right.
trying to figure out what he was saying he was disagreeing with.
Because most of the time when we sit down and talk to most folks, it don't be an in-depth conversation about something serious.
Yeah, that's why I said
it never
depends.
starts off like that.
That's
though.
why I said it depends on the group of people.
Yeah, I don't think it starts off like that. I think people start off talking about their common interests a lot of times, and that leads to the other shit.
I don't think people like having uncomfortable conversations about stuff that's serious like that.
I agree with that. I think I do agree with that for the most part.
Yeah, I do too.
I think I do. Some people, yeah.
So like we're not small talking no more. Then it turning into something serious. Now you know if you say something wrong, now you stepping on toes.
Yeah, I agree.
Now you know you say something wrong, someone might get mad at you for real.
And that's another reason why I said it depends on the group of people. Because I've seen that in other groups of people where they were maybe closer than us. And I could point out something in somebody and they ain't like that I pointed it out. And now it's a back and forth between us, but it's other people that's got their 2 cents to saying, well, he ain't lying, or I feel what you saying.
That's
he
a whole
shouldn't
nother
say.
layer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
don't do
saying?
that.
That's a whole nother layer of bullshit. That's
Yeah.
instigating low
Yeah,
key.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, I get that.
It just depends on the circle, dog.
But I think
it's good though. Like
it's great.
It's getting to something deeper than just the surface bullshit. Like anybody can talk to anybody about this bullshit on the surface. Let's talk about something that ain't on the surface. Let's talk about something that might make a difference one day, or some real feelings go into what you talking about. We ain't just talking about. Hey man, you see LeBron hit 30 the other night. I mean, anybody can talk about that. But let's talk about some shit that's real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think when we get on this pod, that's what we do.
We try to. And
we
even
do
if it's,
it though.
We do it. We do it because that's why I say, like, even if it's something silly, it could lead to something more substantial. And I think we've shown that time and time again because we're silly. We joke.
Hell yeah.
We sophomoric sometimes, but we balance that with the other conversations, and sometimes those conversations it's a tightrope, so to speak, where we can kind of teeter on both sides of those conversations, even though we might be saying it in a jokingly manner. Is some real shit. That's just what I wanted to ask. I wondered, like, because I've gotten that feedback where one of my homies told me that him and his homeboys, they not wish they could do a podcast because they can if they wanted to, but like would want to do a podcast because they talk about some of the same stuff that, you know, they hit on some of the same topic. They can see themselves in us. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing though. Like anybody that watches podcast, anybody, man, woman, child, I challenge y'all to have these conversations with your people. Have these conversations with the topics that we talk about. Talk to your people about the same thing and see what they say. Y'all might have an interesting conversation. I mean, because we talk about some good topics sometimes, and if they talk to their folks about what we talked about, I mean, I think they'll be surprised at what they got to say about it.
I've lately I almost bought some damn, I can't. What did the military call them?
Talking about them MRP, you talking about them little meal things?
Yeah, the meal prep
I
joints.
forgot what they called. It's like M
In a
something.
bag. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
MREs, I think they what they call
MREs, yeah. So I've almost bought like a bulk of like a tub of them, like
a whole gang of them shits for
whole
what
gang
though?
of it. It was like some macaroni and cheese, and then it was like spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I guess what it's freeze dried, and you gotta like
you got to like put the hot water on there.
yeah. So I almost bought that,
Why
man,
though?
because the state of the what's
State
going.
of the Union ain't looking too good to you.
Yeah, it should kind of
Have
look.
y'all ever had one of them packs like NASA packs? I think I had it like in elementary school or somewhere, and it's just I don't even know how to explain it. It ain't like eating real food, and if you ain't never experienced it, I can't explain it to you. Let me see if I can find it. But it was crazy. Would you say you almost bought a gang of them?
Nah, just like a big tub, or you know what I'm saying, not a gang of them, but like maybe 2 tubs or something because of of what's going on in the world today. You know, you go to the
Grocery store
maybe I was
scarce.
buying into I might be buying into like the fear factor, but I'm seeing it in real time going to the grocery store and certain things that I used to be able to buy outright. They're like the sneakers app right now. It's like you gotta like get lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's something that you don't even need though. We talking about
Yeah, that's what I'm
items.
saying. It's like, yo, that's what it is. You get. I might go one day and they don't have this particular item that I'm used to getting every time I walk in here. It wasn't even a question. Now when I walk in here, it's a crapshoot. It's like, man, I gotta like really.
Search for it. Or go to a different store.
Or you already know that
It's gone.
this store ain't got it. The other store probably ain't gonna have it either. So it's like you gotta like kind of revamp your whole way of shopping and eating, kinda. So that's what it was boiled down to for me. I don't know about y'all.
I mean, I pretty much get whatever I want. Like, and I don't really see the. Well, I don't know. Maybe because I don't really go shop like that.
Go shop. Yeah, got. I mean, personal shoppers. Yeah. But what I was saying is what I was speaking of was the free. You ever had a freeze dried food?
I think that's what we talking about. The
I think
MREs.
it's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah,
I think.
I think it's
No, but
similar.
it's ready to
They
eat.
come
though.
with the
You
pack,
talking-
though.
It's ready to eat. That's
Yeah.
what MREs are.
Yeah, they come with
Meals
the
ready
pack.
to eat.
Yeah.
That's what it's. That's
All
it.
right. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so-
ain't know it was the same shit.
I used
That's
to get a whole bunch of them. Like when I was younger, I forgot why or where they was getting them from, but they used to give them was just to be
Just to be eating.
doing
I like
it,
remember
like,
trying
yeah,
it. I
'cause
remember
guess
trying
they
it
thought
in
was
school. I remember trying it in school.
Yeah, when I was like real young, we used to eat them like that. But hey, no, they won't good. Now I tell you that they won't never delicious.
I never had one.
Yeah, it's not something you look forward to eating. Well, I guess it's just
You hear 'em?
sufficient if you
Yeah,
just
I've
need
had,
something to eat.
My folks, right?
My family military. I come from a military family, and that's how I was introduced to them. So, I guess my stepdad, they do this thing in the army, in the military, where they go they call it going to the field, where they train. I guess when they take weeks at a time, months at a time, and they be away from their families.
And they just out there.
Yeah, they out there training or whatever, and that's what they would eat, from my understanding. So my pops would have them around the house. They be in these brownish green packs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
I know people
Yeah.
that's had them, but I mean personally, I've never had one. But
Yeah, it's very, very different. Are y'all? I know Art just said he was getting there. But are y'all concerned about like food shortage?
See, here lately though, when I've been going, why it been the shortest? Because we've been dealing with the snow, right? That's what's been before all the snow we've been having. I haven't really had no issue getting anything I wanted that I normally get.
Maybe it's not something you wanted though, but have you noticed?
I know
I walked down the aisles and been like,
I noticed a
damn,
decline. Yeah,
I have.
they ain't got no such and such. I don't eat bagels, but they don't got no bagels.
The last time I really went shopping was before the first real snow we had. And it was like a week before. And I was in there and I'm like, these people can't be shopping for this predicted weather this early. And it was a lot of stuff I was looking for that wasn't in the store. Or it was stuff that I'd just be on the aisle and I'm like, well, I can get some of this. And it wasn't in the store. Bro, it was gone.
Yeah, I've noticed like the price of orange juice, like that shit skyrocketed, right?
The price of everything that went up. Now I can't agree with
I've
you
noticed
on
the prices and I've noticed the shortage. So I noticed the orange juice because I went to get some Simply Lemonade in the particular I'm about to say restaurant, but the particular grocery store that I went in. There was no Simply Lemonade at all. It was the super whack flavors.
Nah, that Simply be hitting.
But they didn't have none of the
That
like
shit be different.
the dope flavors. I couldn't find. They didn't have none of that. And I noticed the orange. They had Tropicana orange juice, and they had the other brand, whatever the other top brand is. They had that, and the price was crazy. I was like, yo, what? I noticed that. I noticed a couple other things. French fries in the frozen section. Them shits seem to be
non-existent.
Yeah, chicken wings, of course. Stuff like that. I noticed, that I buy, to like Thai meal frozen pizzas. I've noticed just certain shit you can't really get right now at a surplus.
Bruh, I know I don't be grocery shopping like that, but I went to Lowe's yesterday, right? So needed to get some. What the fuck we needed? Some like buns. That's all I needed was some buns, right? My girl wanted some buns, some sauce for to make some wings with, and a bag of chicken wings, frozen joints, right? You know that shit was $40.
Yeah, shit going crazy.
That's
I got 3 items.
$40.
Shit was $40. Them damn chicken wings was like 30 something by themselves.
Damn, how many came in that pack?
Wing shortage.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, what is going on?
You know they
here?
said there's a wing shortage. So we headed toward the wing shortage. They said there ain't gonna be no chicken nuggets or tenders or one of them pretty soon.
What's going on with the chickens?
Hey, bro, don't ask me.
They ain't in the mood like that. They ain't really like.
Don't ask me.
They ain't looking at
I
that
know
little,
for a fact that
chicken over there
the
like,
chickens ain't
I
stuck out in the middle
that.
of the ocean on the boat. I know that for a fact. So
Man, I don't want none of that. Man, I'm done with that hoe. I ain't messing with her. I ain't trying to hit that. Make some more wings with.
hey,
But it's crazy though, because if you go to the grocery store and spend $40 just really for one meal, you like, damn, I should just went out and grabbed me something to eat.
Bruh,
That's going up
that
too.
shit was $40, and I was like, I almost put the shit back. I was like,
They
come
like
on,
they
man.
making
for
you
some damn wing.
Go get some fast
That was a
food.
big ass bag of wings. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna feed us more than one time. But damn,
oh, he got the commercial size bag.
it was a big ass bag of wings.
He feed a damn
village.
small group
You ain't
home.
gonna eat all them all at one time. Nah. It ain't like that. But still, $40 it put a little pressure on my pocket.
Okay. But yeah, it's crazy how prices going up on everything.
Yeah.
Like I popped up at, and I know this ain't gonna be nothing to people that live in other states, but I paid $4.10 for a gallon of gas today.
What?
$410?
Yeah.
I don't even know what.
Hell, you with?
Yeah.
I think I paid about $389 last time I got gas.
410. And I know, like I said, I know it ain't nothing to if you see this and you live elsewhere. I know I done seen where it's like $6-7 on the West Coast and stuff like that.
That ain't the norm, man.
Yeah, but
So
$4.10, bro.
I paid $3.95 today. But you buying,
I'm buying premium,
yeah. So
but
you know
still,
you buying premium.
Damn.
I paid $3.95 today,
That's what y'all get.
and that's only because I got the damn Shell reward shit. You saved me 5 cents. So
and see that's the thing. I didn't use that. Cause I'm gonna use that tomorrow, but I needed some gas to make it to tomorrow, so I had to put
okay.
some in there.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just like, oh my
man.
God.
Hey, I'm gonna take a little pivot. Talk about inflation.
Do you-
Kinda got- what?
Speaking, never mind. I'm not gonna say. I'll just keep this professional. I don't want to say what I was gonna say. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Sure.
Yeah,
Now I'm crazy interested in what he had to say.
I apologize.
We gotta talk about this or some of this over with.
I seen somebody posted on social media. They were showing like a little subdivision, right? Had probably like 10, 13 houses in the subdivision.
Know exactly where you're going
And
with
they
it.
was like, all the houses had got bought up by some company
To rent them out.
to rent them out. So they bought up all the houses in this whole little subdivision to rent them out to
Now, they
people.
bought like 10 out of 13 or something like that.
Well, yeah, that's right. They didn't buy all
Yeah.
of them. They bought like most of them.
Yeah.
They gonna rent them out to other folks instead of folks being able to go in there and just buy the house they sell. And you really think about that? That's some dirty shit.
I was just googling because I couldn't think of the name, but was that Zillow?
Zillow
They did that?
apparently Zillow been doing this.
Okay, yeah.
Zillow advertise houses to you that they already own, and they'll buy the houses around a certain area to bump the property price up.
Right.
So it'd be like you looking at houses in that area, and Zillow done bought all of them around that, it'll bump the property price up, so then they can charge more for you to rent them out or even sell them. That's a dirty practice that's been going on.
I listened to a realtor say that tactic ain't gonna work long term. It's just a quick hit because after a while the market is gonna adjust to what they're doing, and so
How is it gonna adjust in the consumer's favor?
they're not gonna be able to do that because people ain't. You ever heard of buyers markets and sellers markets? That's
So you saying they gonna pump the price up so much that people ain't gonna buy them houses?
Exactly.
I don't believe that.
Exactly.
I don't believe that.
Exactly.
I don't believe that.
That's why they have buyers markets and sellers markets, right?
I think they gonna make it so that the people that can't afford to buy that is gonna buy them houses up.
Perhaps
If you can't afford
but
it,
they
then
might
you gonna
not
be
get
forced
what
to
they
go
think they
somewhere
gonna
else.
get for it. See what I'm saying? So it might not even be worth it for them to buy. It might be in the now. It might be beneficial, but the longer time passes, it's not gonna be beneficial. So it's only a short term gain for them. It's what this one realtor was explaining.
I guess
Because the
that's
market's
some
gonna
slimy shit.
recorrect. It is, but that's business.
This
They've been doing it
so I
for a
go out
while.
here,
It's the fucked up side
have
of
my
business.
finances straight to go get this house. Like even in my own experience, I've been looking at houses myself, right?
It's essentially what they did in the crash of 2000. What caused the market to crash?
I was looking at a
2008.
house. Maybe a year ago now. 6 or 7 months after I looked at that house initially, that house had went up $40,000 from the time I first saw it.
40.
40. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
And it ain't even been a year. It was less than a year.
that's not normal and it's not typical. So it'll re-correct itself. So like if you're in the market right now, you probably should wait.
Yeah, like
And
now,
let-
I heard it's not the time for you to
Yeah.
be trying to buy no
I
house
heard that
because
too.
it's fucked up out here.
Yeah, you should probably wait.
And they got people paying exorbitant amounts of money over your offer to get the house that you want.
It's just because they feel like they can make money right now. It's not like investing is usually a long-term game, but it come every now and then. If you get in at the right time, you can profit short term. Most of the time when you invest in money, it's a long-term type of issue.
And
You
they
think,
even have rent prices are jacked up right now.
yeah,
Yeah, they super.
Rent out of control.
people are
It don't
taking
matter what you
advantage
getting, like apartment.
of people are taking advantage of the
house.
times that we're going through. That's all that is. It's gonna recorrect
It
itself.
ain't gonna,
at some
there's no
point.
way for it to sustain itself.
Yeah, it can't
'Cause
sustain
they talked
itself.
about. I saw something they put the I can't say this word. They put this.
They put them numbers
They
up.
put They put this.
numbers.
They put them up.
Yeah, they
numbers.
put them up.
Yeah, they put them
Shout out
up,
Larry June.
and they was showing
Hey,
the percentage of how much rent has went up, and I think in like the last 10 years or something like that, and the amount that people's like median pay has went up in the last 10 years, and they do not equal.
Yeah, it's not going.
There's no way for you to sustain the price of your rent going up and you still making the same amount of money. You can't afford it. So I don't even see what's the point.
Nah,
You making houses that are unachievable for most folk.
but that's what I'm telling you. It's a buyer's market and a seller's market. So it's people that's gonna get in and say, "Man, I see the trend. I'm trying to make money right now." They not thinking about the long term. So if you're a long term thinker and you know how this shit really works, it's over compound interest and long term longevity. Then you might should wait. But if you're trying to get in now, you might be able to make some money. But it's not gonna last, like you said. It can't last. It has to recorrect itself at some point.
Shit gonna have to correct itself.
Yeah.
Something gonna have to give.
There's something gonna have to give at some
I
point.
think we kind of seen it give a little bit in this last year when you saw them prices go up for them little jobs that they said they wanted people to work them little jobs. They went up.
Mm-hmm.
They little price went up. They was hiring people, didn't they?
They never wanted to do that.
They didn't want to do that. They weren't going to do it until their hand was forced.
They had to
choice.
do it. Now I can go flip a burger and make $20.
$20 an hour, right?
Exactly. Hand got forced. And see how
But-
easy it was for you to make that move. Well, I ain't going to say easy, but see all it took for them to make that change.
But
With people saying, nah, I ain't coming to do that work for that amount of money no more.
because they can't. But even if you go do that, the price of everything else is going up. So that's
So
it's just going.
It's just doing this.
Yeah, that's all it's
Yeah,
doing.
you making more money, but now you got to spend more money. So it really didn't make a fucking difference.
And even
Exactly.
with that, they still are. People are still quitting jobs at record numbers. They
Man,
are.
you can find a job anywhere now.
Yeah, because people ain't going for the bullshit no more.
Damn, I had something I wanted to ask y'all, but I forgot it. Blame it on the Reggie.
Yeah. Reggie Noble.
Well, I guess
That's
this.
up next week.
Yeah. It was pertinent though. It was pertaining to this conversation, and I thought it was profound when I was thinking about it. But maybe it's not. Oh, I know what it was. So it's not profound at all. The price of everything is going up. Do y'all think the price of pussy went up on the streets?
I heard it still cost $40.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
don't think it ever cost $40.
That's what it said on the socials.
I don't think it ever cost $40.
$40. It was cheaper than 40 or more
I don't know.
expensive than 40.
No, I think it varies. It could cost less, or it could cost more. But I think you get what you pay for.
I think
kinda.
40 was the average though.
Nah, man, 40 was the average. You shouldn't be fucking her. You don't have to leave that alone.
No, what I'm saying on the socials is you got 40, you can get in where you fit in.
But do you want to
get
Just
in.
might not want to fit in there.
You shouldn't get in there.
I mean,
That's not the lane you should be heading.
You gonna come back with a lifetime package after fucking that $40 pussy.
Everybody can't, come to the table and
go to Fahrenheit.
yeah, go gamble with the big dogs.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Some people got $40.
Some people
That's
got
two $20 bills, man.
Some people got to go to the other
Come
roulette
on,
table.
man.
Yeah.
I can't go to this roulette table. I'm gonna have to go to this roulette table.
I mean,
we're gonna play some backgammon or something.
You get in where you fit in, but
Yeah.
you rolling some dice.
You gotta roll the dice
Yeah,
sometimes.
you rolling some dice, all right.
So everything done went up, man. Y'all just
I mean, do what you gotta do to get through the day. That's all I can say.
proceed with
Two
caution.
$20, two $20 bills. And you playing with your life.
I think you're playing with your life either way, but yeah. Sometimes you gotta roll them dice. This has been another episode of the Legend Has a Podcast. We stay rolling them dice, man. It's Black History Month, man. Y'all go ahead and read a book about somebody that's doing something in Black history or has done something in Black history. And mop your carpet. Just for the, just off GP. Do that anyway.
Mm-hmm. Everything.
Y'all got anything else?
Nah, man, I'm about to go home and play this game.
Who are you?
I go by the name of our word, man. King Coates.
Bo in the building.
See, Bo, to shout out to Brian Flores.
Yeah, man. It's RH, a.k.a. Raul. Stop throwing games, man.
Cold.
Cold.